Hey guys, welcome back. This is Corey again. This is a quick little lesson on how to use your practice amps. I'm going to use just the one that I have, which is a Marshall 15 watt MG series. For the most part, they all use the same principles of operation. So here we go. Alright, so here's a close-up of my particular practice amp. Now, amps are different, but I'm going to give you the basics on how to kind of tinker with your knobs and get the sound that you're looking for. So the knobs from left to right that I have are clean. Then we have an overdrive channel, which has a gain and a volume to it. Then the next section is a section of 3 knobs that is the EQ section, which is bass, contour, which is kind of like the mids for mine, and treble. And then on the far right we have the reverb knob. So the way that this works is if you have your guitar on the clean channel, this little selector button will go between the clean channel and the overdrive channel. So for now I'm going to keep it pushed out for the clean channel, and the volume works like that as volume, obviously. And these 2 knobs, these are for the overdrive channel. These don't do anything, so if you're on the clean channel you don't need to worry about those. Now the EQ works for both channels. The bass, taking the bass out or giving you more bass. Since it's a practice amp, I tend to have my bass turned all the way up because it's a small speaker. The treble, the highs of it, and the contour, which actually on mine is kind of like a scoop where it kind of affects the bass and the treble together. Most amps, they have a mid section where it's just your middle tones. So it's pretty simple. You just have to mess around and find out what gives you the sound that you're looking for. Now the overdrive channel is a little bit different. So right away you hear a little bit of dirt in the signal of the guitar just by having the guitar on. So overdrive is dependent on this knob here, the gain knob. Now the more gain you have, the more distortion you have, but also the louder your signal. So in other words, turn the gain down, not only does your distortion go down, but your volume tends to go down. In fact, if you turn the gain all the way off, you have no volume at all. Now something that you want to watch for is if your gain is all the way down here and your volume's turned up here, you need to be careful as you turn the gain up because the volume's going to jump really quickly. And that's only with the volume at 2 or 3. So you want to keep your volume down, kind of work them together. Lower the volume, raise the gain. So you find something that's good for you. Now also the bass and the treble and the contour, they work on this channel as well. So kind of listen a little. It's very subtle, especially with me demonstrating at this volume level. But you can tinker around and find what works for you. Treble. Treble is pretty dramatic actually. And then the contour, which is a bit more noticeable on my particular amplifier here on the distortion. Or all the way down, it's actually kind of scooped all of the treble out. It sounds almost like the amps in the other room. Which is this here. Now reverb is an echo effect. And I'll demonstrate. If I have it all the way off, you get this. That's called a dry signal. No reverb at all. All the way up, it's kind kind of echoey and lush, sounds like you're in a hallway or something. There's all different types of reverb. But it's nice to mess around with. I like somewhere around here where there's a little bit of reverb, but it doesn't echo too much. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to use your practice amp. I will see you guys soon. Keep on rocking and get that killer sound you're always looking for. So take it easy.